still unbeaten in 6. Thoughts on that?
Well, we're all over the game, really.
Especially
We deserve to win, so to win like that from a penalty, we're bang on that. Just got to look forward to Newcastle on Tuesday, 21.
Yeah, Papa John's trophy. Star performance today. I think there's a few players you could probably pick out, can't you?
A lot of boys we know.
I'll give you 3.
Some of them have been there for years, and some of them are our best mates.
I'm going to go with Mitchell.
Yeah.
Some great tries. We know what they're going to bring.
Rowan Miller.
Oh. Why not Faulkner or Tomlin?
A couple of weeks and then the Premiership starts. Yeah, crazy.
I'd say Faulkner, he's almost there. I just thought Rowe had a good game. Like, Tomlin, he got us that penalty.
Yeah.
But a bit slow in areas today, so we needed that drive from Miller and Rowe.
And then we've got Mansfield coming up next week, back at home after the Papa John's game back in the league. Mansfield's going to be a tough one against Clough.
Well, we lost last time, didn't we, in the FA Cup against them, so hopefully this time we get 3 points on the board. So.
Score prediction?
I'm going to go with 2-0 Rovers.
2-0 Rovers. Thank you very much, Lewis. Brad and Oliver, 1-0 win for us against Northampton. Still unbeaten. Thoughts on that? Star performers today. Lee Tomlin rallying up that crowd. It was not a penalty, but you could see he was playing up to it.
I'm not really bothered. Ref gives it, I'll take it.
Yeah, Mansfield next in the league after the Papa John's, so we've got Newcastle Academy, then Mansfield. 2 tough games?
Tough games, yeah. Win both of them.
Win both of them. Yeah. What score do you think Mansfield?
Mansfield's going to go 2-0 Donny.
2-0. Oliver?
I'll go 2-1.
2-1. Your star performance for today as well? Bobby Faulkner. Cheers, lads. 1-0 win, still unbeaten. Thoughts on that?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. It was a very, to me, a good game. I think we deserve to win, even though it just got penalty.
Yeah.
But I mean, of course, Mitchell was outstanding. Tomlin, absolutely brilliant. Of course, my George Miller got that penalty. But Tommy Rowe, they all played well. There were nobody on that pitch that you could say get them on.
That's what makes this next question harder. Star performers. Who stood out? There's a few.
I think I'll go with Tomlin.
Just to go back to today, disappointing result.
Rallying up the home fans when we scored that penalty. We've needed a player like that.
He's a good player.
Yeah. Bobby Faulkner played a good shift today as well.
Yeah, I think he played all match this time.
Yeah. 18 years old. Mansfield next week as well as the Papa John's against Newcastle United Academy. 2 wins out of 2.
Well, be out there.
Bit of revenge for the FA Cup on Mansfield next week.
Yeah, I'll be there. That's all the good for me.
Yeah. Score prediction for Mansfield.
I'm sorry.
Score prediction for Mansfield.
Mansfield. 2-1
to us. Kitty, brilliant, thank you very much. Joe and Kian, 1-0 win over Northampton. Thoughts on that one?
Absolutely amazing. Won again, what is it? It's like 3 in a row?
Yeah.
3 in a row. In the league, as first away win, because we've drawn all those others. What a performance, like, Tomlin, amazing performance. We had Bobby Faulkner and Luke Molyneux, both their first league debuts. And I think Bobby Faulkner defended really well alongside Roshan and Noyle, and obviously Tommy Rowe playing left back, which were a bit different. Harrison begins a few mistakes in him, but I think he'll better than usual. Adam Clayton, I think he had a good game. I think he's always solid in that midfield, and I'm glad he's captain. He's a good captain figure. He's a good player. Kyle Hurst, who impressed last week, I think he also had a decent game. I think he could have probably pushed and tried to get a goal. But yeah, George Miller scoring penalty, as we've said. And Mitchell never fails to disappoint. But yeah, Bobby Faulkner, solid work. Prickly lad.
Yeah.
Prickly lad.
You're a prickly lad, he's a prickly lad.
There's Cooper Pavilion. There you go, up there. And
up the Athletic.
correct, absolutely correct. So I'm proud of it. I think George Miller, there were a point where he went through on goal and he took it very, very slow.
Yeah.
He was taking his time, bro. I thought he should have just buried it. Then that were a comfortable win. Would have been a comfortable win. But yeah, I mean, if he'd scored that then, Sony, and I think all fans would have then thought emergency exit.
Yeah.
Definitely. So have we got a second?
Kian?
Yeah, I thought that we were looking to miss out on James Maxwell because he's still in his back. As well as playing in the last minutes, fresh pair of legs. Whereas
yeah. I reckon Max will be back at some point. He's still 20 years old, so he's still got room to grab.
maybe if George scored that goal, the fans would have been leaving going out there and putting his
Yeah. I mean, Agard came on as well, didn't he?
Yeah, Agard did well.
Could have scored.
Star performance for you guys then? I think I can probably guess one of them, Bobby Faulkner.
Bobby Faulkner, but for me, Lee Tomlin.
Yeah, Lee Tomlin.
He riling up those fans
Yeah.
after that penalty. We need players like that.
Yeah, yeah. And there you go. Very happy, man.
Mansfield after Newcastle and the Papa Johns next week.
Yeah.
Score predictions for that one. Do you think we'll do well on both games?
2-0 win.
2-0 win against Mansfield. What about Newcastle and Papa Johns?
Newcastle, we should win them 3-0.
3-0?
4-0.
4-0. Kian, Newcastle and then Mansfield.
Newcastle will win about 2-0.
Okay.
And Mansfield, I think, will still win 1-0 draw.
1-0 draw. Interesting. Thank you very much. We've got Zach and we've got Bill Shaw. 1-0 win over Northampton. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the result. I think all players did very well. I think it was a very tight first half. Both teams didn't have many chances, but the ball worked. You know, playing it across the floor. Played a few over top balls, but no, we got a grip of things in the second half. And obviously, you know, we get that penalty and we win it.
Zach, thoughts on that?
Quality. Bobby Faulkner, quality. Lee Tomlin, quality.
Yeah. I was going to say star performers, Faulkner, Tomlin, anyone, any other star performers?
I think all of them. I think Kyle Hurst played well. I think John Taylor did well running before the game and all that. I think Adam Clayton's brilliant. And like you mentioned, Bobby Faulkner is one of our own.
Yeah.
Prickly lad.
Up the Athletic.
Up the Athletic. Yeah, top man.
Next up then, next week we've got Newcastle on Tuesday in Papa John's Trophy Group, and then we've got Mansfield in the league. Need some revenge after that FA Cup.
Absolutely. This is a brilliant opportunity for us to get in a trophy. And yeah, I think we'll beat it. I think we'll beat them by maybe 4 or 5.
Oh, wow.
If we're on it, I think Josh Andrews, hat-trick, maybe Roshan Williams too. No, even Bobby Faulkner. We'll add 6. You know what? We'll have it. I hope to see maybe a St Maximin get injured like today or tomorrow whenever Newcastle play him. And
It's Newcastle Academy.
Yeah, but like some players sometimes play from like if they're a bit injured. But but I like to see him a bit, maybe just that do. So yeah, I think we'll beat them. I think we'll go on to Mansfield, beat them by 4 or 5 as well. We're dominant. We're going invincibles. We're best team in league. Kieran Agard's like best backup striker in league. And buzzing.
Zach, predictions for Newcastle and Mansfield?
I'm going Newcastle 0, Doncaster Rovers 9.
We love to see it, don't we?
We love the optimism. What about Mansfield league?
5-0.
Optimism on display here. Zach, well, thank you very much. Dill Shaw, thank you very much. Mitchell and Paul, aka the known man, 1-0 win, still unbeaten in 6. Thoughts on that one?
Today, very good win against a very difficult team. Very difficult to name man of the match. I thought there were some outstanding players again today. I did like the young lad at the back. Midfield, very strong. Overall, the game wasn't a great lot of chances by both teams. Tomlin had a chance. and a good performance, extremely good, very pleasing, and it's looking very good for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Paul?
No, absolutely brilliant. I mean, these sort of games we'd have lost last season. Northampton were a very, very good side and unbeaten already this season. And just to go down there, just had it on Radio Northampton that even their players and manager and reporter Stonewall penalty. I mean, we've said, did he get caught? But Tomlin, he's paid his penance at Bradford City, he's come back and he's won the fans over. And I mean, you heard him as he went off the pitch, absolutely brilliant. I've said before, what I love is having Hurst on one wing, Molyneux on another wing, and you got Miller who ran all day long. And I love the chip balls for him to run onto, and he never stopped. He went into both corners and got the ball. But the midfield were playing some cracking balls over the top. But my man of the match today, Bobby Faulkner.
What a performance for an 18-year-old.
Not bad.
He put his legs on, body on the line. And I mean, I was a bit worried in the first half. He rolled his socks down. I thought, I hope he's not going to get cramped. But that lad has matured. And to say that there was talk of him going out on loan at the beginning of the season,
shouldn't be letting him out now.
He has just up the level, and the fans just absolutely love him. He's wore his heart on his sleeve, and as you say, he's one of our own. And I mean, it goes right from the back. And you saw when we scored what it means to the players. And
that's a proper team.
They're proud to wear that shirt. This is what we said last season. There's too many Kukas and that last season who were just prepared to turn up, get a wage and do nothing. And I mean, if Kuka could go from Watford for 2.5 million, what would from Fenerbahce from Watford, what could Miller go for in real-time terms?
Can I say also, it's a good support today, 800 plus I believe today. That's an excellent performance from all the fans for turning up, and hopefully it'll get better. And
another shout out, I thought the officials had a good game. I mean, a good call by the linesman. The referee weren't going to give it, the linesman gave the penalty. But I thought, first two fouls, he had a word with the players, he pulled Bobby Faulkner back, had a word with him, a couple of minutes later, but the next bad foul, he cracked down on, and I could only probably count probably three bad decisions. It was a good overall performance. I had to have a laugh when their players came out training in orange tops. Of course, the linesman and the referee were in orange tops, not exactly the same colour. But no, the fans were brilliant. Praise to the stewards, one lad behind us, not very well. Stewards kept checking on him. Really low key. They weren't overhanded. It was very, very good. But support down there today. It just shows what there's nothing to groan about this weekend. This is what we're going to do.
Mansfield Town next in the league after the Papa John's Trophy against Newcastle United Academy. Newcastle bring some good talent with them, and I think Mansfield could be a tough game against Nigel Clough. But where we've been performing, should we be confident into next week?
I think we'll be very confident next week. I know we lost to them last year in the League Cup, but this is a different team. And I think, again, we'll give them a great game. And fingers crossed, 3 points for next week.
Yeah. I mean, Mansfield, I think they've lost today at Sutton up there. They were losing 1-0.
I think they were losing,
They're losing 1-0. They've been a good team this year, but mainly at home. They're not the best on top. Always going to be, they're bringing at least 2,500 fans. It's going to be a fantastic outfit. And what I'm saying to Rovers fans, get down to the chemo, because what you've seen last season, wipe that under the carpet. That was a freak season. It was awful. This season, the football is a joy to.
It is a joy to watch. It's sometimes the passing is quick and positive, and it's the feet as well. And it's something. There's a big difference this year, and it's all credit to everybody, Big Sheffrey and everybody else. It's really good, and it's looking promising, especially when I've had a bet on game.
And you got £41 cash out on Rovers winning this home. And I'd like to thank Mitch for mending the gnome. As you can see, it's all up and gleaming now, so until I break it again.
Score predictions for Mansfield?
3-1 to Donny.
3-1?
Yes, 3-1.
3-1. And finally, with the window closing in just 5 days' time, after that performance, do we need any more signings? No. Should we convince Freeman to reduce the wages?
No, I would like to see some of the fringe players, maybe, I assume they'll play on Tuesday night. I'd like to see it, get them 90 minutes and ready for the Mansfield game.
Do you reckon it'll be a case of just analyse what Noel did today, what Seaman does on Tuesday, and see if we need a fullback before the end of the window?
I wouldn't go in the market anymore.
Right.
We've got it right. And,
business done for you.
I know interest will help, doesn't help, but that's the same for everybody.
Yeah. So you're saying business done?
I think business is done. Let's get on with it. And let's talk about what went today.
Yeah.
It's 3 points and roll on Saturday.
Paul?
As I said, we've got one loan play on at the moment, I think. And say he went down today, I don't know if he's been injured or anything like that, but and I think even he looks good when he comes on. He's better than anything's better than Kuka. I mean, even you, Chall, are better than Kuka. Not by much, but you're better.
Yeah.
But it's a very good start, unbeaten in 6.
But
we can't.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
It's a long way to go. But what them players are putting out on the pitch, the pride in the shirt, the supporters are fantastic. Everybody's back in Sheffield really, and it just shows that. I mean, even the owners were down there today. Dave Blunt was down there. Ray Gavin was down there.
Wow.
It's good. It's good, and it's just clicking.
Yeah.
And,
wait, so David Blunt, Gavin Baldwin and Terry Bramwell
Yes.
was there?
I didn't see Terry.
Yeah.
But Cops was there as well.
Ah, brilliant.
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. Great day. Fans were fantastic. But Northampton a good side, and if we can beat and play up to that performance every week.
We need to tell more Rovers fans to turn up next Saturday.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we can get to 8,000-9,000 next week, and then they can see how good we are from last season.
Yeah.
I'm looking for 9,000 next week.
Especially with Mansfield coming to town as well.
9,000, everybody. Turn up.
That's the target, guys. 9,000.
Or Mitch breaks the nose head.
I won't break the nose.
Mitchell, Paul, thank you very much.
Here we are with Aaron Challoner. 1-0 win over Northampton today. What is your initial reactions?
Overall, I think that probably the first half we edged it. Second half we were the better team. I think Northampton had a few little spells here and there, but Northampton for me were just too long ball, too route one. The percentages of the long balls just weren't cutting it for Northampton. We played it along the ground, we played the style we knew how to play, we broke them down, we knew what we needed to do to break Northampton down. Their striker as a solo forward, isolated on his own, did not work at all. And we were the better team for me overall. I think that Tomlin was class, Faulkner was spot on, world class. One for the future, for definite. Do not loan him out, McSheffrey, please don't.
McSheffrey.
Miller with the penalty, brilliant, and overall just a really good game,
When it comes to George Miller and penalties, never in doubt, puts it away. What's your thoughts on that?
Miller's penalty was good. You know, sent the keeper pretty much the wrong way. So I think you could see in the scenes afterwards, you know, what that meant to the players, to the fans, to the club, to the staff. You could see what it meant when they scored it. So yeah, overall I think they really meant it, and you can see what it means to this team. They love playing for that shirt, and yeah, the penalty was great. It was a good goal to score.
Gary McSheffrey left it late to make substitutions. Do you think that was a correct decision by him, or do you think fresher legs earlier on maybe could have got us another goal or two maybe?
I think it was right. I think McSheffrey made the right decision leaving it late with the substitutions. The squad was working at his. Don't change something that's not broken. The squad was working around like beautiful cogs in a lovely machine. The chains were rolling, and there was no need to change it until late and bring some fresh legs on for a couple of minutes for the last minutes of the match. So, you know, I felt it was the right decision, and McSheffrey played it on the money again today.
The final figure for the away support was 731. You get the results, you get the backing. What's your thoughts on that?
Fans were great. Fans were absolutely incredible. Once again, the support keeps building week on week. I encourage supporters to come out to the Eco Bar Stadium for the Papa John's Trophy and for Mansfield in the league as well. I really encourage all of you to get down to the Eco Bar Stadium because this team is something else this year.
Phenomenal.
I think it'll be 2-1 against Mansfield for us. Papa John's, I think we'll beat Newcastle 3-0. No offence to their academy, but they've got some good prospects, but I think we'll beat them. And long may the unbeaten run continue next week.
Yeah, Hartlepool, after that, they're doing rubbish at the minute.
Opportunity for the taking, a first chance to really batter an opponent before we get to Rochdale. So I think Hartlepool will be an interesting one. I think Barrow will be our toughest one to date at the minute because they're on a decent run. Pete Wild's the manager that I wanted when Richie Mullins got sacked, so he was the manager I wanted, but let's see what he does. Will Garrick Shefford prove me wrong? I think he might do, so Barrow's going to be a tough clash, but nothing like a Tuesday cold night in Barrow.
Correct.
Cheers, Chall.
Thank you very much.
Dylan, for the questions. Thank you everybody for being behind. Yeah.
So emotional.